I'm decorating, whether it be a room, a patio, a living room, any kind of decoration in Shabby Chic, I always try and bring into it something to do with wicker, whether it's just an accent piece, maybe a magazine rack, maybe a small table, or maybe even a big wicker sofa. I always try and bring that into my design work because what's nice to have is just that little accent of something that's kind of airy and sweet and doesn't kind of dominate the room.
Plentiful at flea markets, wicker is a favorite purchase for Rachel.
This piece has really beautiful shapes to it, which I think is probably one of the reasons that we're going to buy it, a very kind of shabby chic shape. It's already got its nice glass drawer pull, and it's real heavy, so that's a good clue that it's got some age to it. It looks like it's in pretty mint condition. This is lovely. $24, so definitely a good price.
Wicker is a generic term that refers to many types of woven natural products. But the distinctions are clear at Hayes House of Wicker, where Rachel visits expert and collector Leslie Curtis.
Leslie, you have all different types of wicker, but I know it's more than just wicker. Can you just guide us through really what the main differences are?
Absolutely. This is called Lloyd Loom. The Lloyd Loom was invented as a cost-saving measure for the wicker makers, and the loom would weave sheets and sheets of this. This is actually paper tightly wrapped around a thin wire, and then that sheet would then be put around the frame and trimmed up, and it was much less labor intensive than weaving the pieces by hand. This is bamboo, and it's wrapped here with split cane, the outside of the rattan plant.
Often I see these kind of chairs at, the flea market, wherever I see them, and this is often kind of peeling away, so this you could get replaced,
Yes.
this portion of
Yes.
it. Over here, now, I would think of this as wicker again, even though it's much kind of thicker and creakier.
Yes, and it's a looser weave, which is referred to as a Bar Harbor weave. And this is actually willow. This is made from the willow plant.
Now, the fact that it has quite a lot of give and squeaks, that's just its character, yeah?
That's the character generally of willow. You'll
Okay.
find that it'll be a little more squeaky regardless of its age. What you want to be careful of, particularly at flea markets, is you'll feel it, and it should have give, but you'll have to turn it upside down and make sure your frame is in good condition. It's not wobbling because it's falling apart.
Leslie's pieces are not only diverse, but have interesting histories.
Now, this little piece by your foot,
A cricket.
is that what that is? Now,
This is a
do you
cricket.
sit on it or stand on it, or what do you do
This
with that?
is a fabulous little piece, and look how well it's made. These were used in Victorian times to stand on to get into the high beds.
What about this? I feel like I often see like deep reds and deep greens in the world of wicker.
And you could order colors from a catalog. This, however, has been painted. Somebody painted this probably in the last 10 or 15 years. Oftentimes you'll see layers of colors, which is kind of
really?
fun. You'll look at a
Yeah.
piece and you'll pick away at it and you'll say, oh my goodness, it was black and it was red, and oh, that orange comes from the 40s, and you'll get down
interesting.
and you'll see actually that it was originally natural.
Now, Leslie, this piece here, this is very shabby chic. It's already white.
Yes.
Was it white?
This, I believe, was white.
Okay.
And the white enhanced the overall look.
Yeah.
I think that perhaps in the natural color, it would have looked large and somewhat ponderous, and the white really lightened things up.
Yeah, gave it some life.
Yes.
Now, talk to me about this. This has a much more kind of what I would call elegant feeling to it.
I love these pieces. They are French. I think the design is very elegant. I think that there's something a little less informal about it, although it is wicker, so therefore it's
Yes.
informal.
Yes.
There's a romance to it.
I feel that wicker's here to stay. It's something that I always try and accent my decor with.